Welcome to Section 9, Troubleshooting Windows Server. In this section, we're going to first do a review of the troubleshooting steps we've looked at thus far. So throughout the course, in most of the sections we've gone through, we've covered a lot of the diagnostic tools that we would run to actually troubleshoot issues with the server. So we'll look through some of those steps and how to determine where you should start in the troubleshooting process. Then we'll take a quick look at disk tools for defragmentation and cleanup, and we'll look at the system file checker, which is a way to scan your system for any corrupt system components and have those repaired. So let's jump right into the troubleshooting review. In this video, we're going to take a look at, first, where do you start? How do you know what you need to be troubleshooting on this server? From there, we'll spin through the network tools that we've looked at through this course. We'll take a brief run through event logs one more time, and then look at the task manager and resource monitor. So I've been troubleshooting systems for many, many years, and they usually start somehow like this. Everything is down, or I can't connect to the server's down, the website isn't working. And the more you've worked in IT, the more you just come to accept these. But, it's never the website. You typically have several websites or components to service a single website, but it's never the total website is down being the actual issue. Same thing with everything being down. I tell this story more often than I should have to, but getting context around this is very important. If you're asked by a customer to fix it because everything is down, you should start immediately drilling down from everything to what that actually means. It's usually a single service or a server that they're trying to use. And that may jump right into I can't connect to the server or the server is down. Connecting can mean several different things. Are they trying to connect to a web page? Is that what they mean by server? Or are they simply trying to get in through an FTP or through a remote desktop connection? What does it mean to connect to this system? We can use some of our common networking tools to see if that system's responding, but it's a matter of are we looking to see if that system as a whole is responding or if there's a particular service or port that needs to be responding. So for response, we have connectivity testing tools that we've used previously. There's always good old ping. We looked at the PowerShell variants for using test connection and test net connection. Or we can not only check that ping response, we can also start looking at port responses to make sure a server is listening on a particular port. DNS, a lot of times you're going to find that issues come down to incorrect DNS. Being able to use NSLOOKUP or the PowerShell variant in resolve DNS name to make sure when somebody is trying to go to an address, they can first of all resolve that address into an IP, and second of all that IP is the correct IP to go to. In the world of Windows Server, event logs are your friend. You can go into the event viewer, and as we showed earlier, we can filter and look through application, system, and security, and then more specific logs for the applications and services on Windows in particular. You can drill into a single log and create a filter. In this case, I've actually created an event source called My Application. And as you can see with a filter, we'd be able to see exactly what's going on here. With these filters, we can really do a lot. We can select from that event source to specific event IDs. We can sort this information by the level so we can see informational responses versus error responses versus warning responses. We can take the necessary actions that we see fit from there. If you've isolated it down to a particular server you're looking at, you also have the task manager. So running Task Manager, we can take a look at what processes are running on the system. We can see the CPU and the memory usage, and we can sort by how much usage there is. We can also get some basic performance metrics. We can see the users and the processes per user, and then we can also look at details defining what these various processes are and the state of services on our system. Under Performance, we also have the option to open a resource monitor where we can get more granular information on exactly what its processes are doing to our CPU, memory, disk, and network. So that's an overview of the tools we've used thus far through the course to troubleshoot Windows Server.